What's up, y'all? GBZed here. I just actually saw the cross-region war announcement. I'm actually happy that it was announced early. Because today's well, yeah, it's almost Thursday actually in a couple minutes. So, I actually saw this announcement. It's called War of Champions, and it actually looks pretty interesting. So I just wanted to look. I guess just read through it and talk about it really quick, and also let me know what y'all think. Um, so it says excuse me. On April 5th to April 7th, we have an exciting new event coming to sort out which factions really are the best of the best. We're pleased to announce the War of Champions. War of Champions is an invite only event that will pit top factions against each other in all out war. These top factions will duke it out for exciting rewards and the glory of being known as the top road to survival faction. This is how to qualify during the upcoming cross region war, which is in a couple days. Well, 2 days. Um, and there's like the link to check out the rewards and towers and all that. All factions will have the opportunity to qualify for the War of Champions. Factions can qualify for War of Champions in two ways. Your faction ranks number one spot within your cross region war grouping during the cross region war in the next 2 days. If your faction is not in the number one spot in the cross region grouping, your faction can still qualify for War of Champions by being in the top 10, by being in the top 10 for most points scored during the cross region war. There will be a total of 40 factions who will qualify for the event, 30 factions who are number one in the group ranking, 10 factions who are not number one but scored the most points across all regions. So, I mean, that alone, to be honest, like, it's. I mean, even though, like, we're number one in our region, like, it is kind of disappointing because in cross region war, like, you usually have an idea of who's going to come in first. And this is over or I think this is spread out over 100 regions, so it's not even, but granted, again, this is a new feature. But I mean, just from strictly who qualifies, I mean, it's like you automatically know at least like where you're like with regards to like where you are in your region and where your faction is. You automatically know like whether or not like you're out of the running. Like you don't have to wait for cross region war scores. You don't have to wait to see like, oh, like who's number one. Like you usually have an idea. Um, but anyway, let's keep going. How War of Champions works. On April 5th, we will open exclusive War Champions region. Okay, so it's a region um, that will host the War of Champions event. Once the region has been opened, qualifying factions can choose to transfer into the region to participate in this event. Once the war ends, players will be given a transfer key to transfer back to their original region. Okay, so will they be given the key to transfer in? Can choose to transfer into the region. Okay. I mean, it says that you're given a key to transfer out, but are you given the key to transfer in? So it's an 8v8 all-out war. Players in the qualifying factions, based on the criteria, will receive a free transfer key. Okay, so you get a transfer key, an exclusive transfer access. Okay, to the World Champions region. Okay, after the World Champions is over, um, a free one-time transfer key. Okay, so you can transfer out. Okay, so you're given the free key to transfer, one to transfer in, and then at the end, one to transfer out. Um, Okay, so provided to all players who participated so they can transfer back. Okay, no other events will be scheduled after War of Champions on the region, so please ensure that you transfer off the region. Okay, all right. Players must be on outbound transfer enable. Okay, yeah, so you have to be in a region that allows you to transfer out. Um, Players on regions that are not inbound transfer enabled may not be able. Yeah, so also make sure that like if you are able to participate, that your region is outbound and inbound eligible. Outbound meaning that you're able to transfer out, and inbound eligible meaning that you're able to transfer in. So you definitely want to make sure that you check that because like the last thing you want is to be stuck in this region, in this the War of Champions region because your region has incoming transfers disabled. Um, Anyway, War of Champions rank results will be shared via in-game blogging on forums. Only players who are members of a qualifying faction, will be able to participate if you add new faction members after qualifying. Okay, so basically, only the people who war will be able to do it. So, For example, if you have 25 people, right, in your faction, and during cross-region war, and say you add 3 people after, those 3 people won't be able to participate in the War of Champions. Only the 25 people who participate in the war. Um, Keep in mind that information listed in this post is subject to change. There will be details that change as we get closer to the War of Champions. We will see you on the battlefield. Good luck, champions. Well, one thing I will say is that the reward structure, I mean, I don't know what the rewards are going to look like. They haven't given us an idea of at least what that looks like. But, I mean, there's only so much you can take by face value. My only thing is that, like, again, just the way the qualifier works, and that most folks, like I said, have an idea whether or not they're going to qualify. I mean, I guess it's for those top factions. I guess it's good for them, but again, it also depends on the reward structure. The rewards have to definitely be worth it, especially if they're going to be battling out against each other. Because again, these are the top of the top factions, like the super like factions that are like the super like monster factions. Like they're going to be the ones going up against each other. So it'll basically be all out war. So I would definitely want to like know what the rewards are if that was me. Because I don't want to like, have to like transfer for a whole weekend, and have to do all that. But I mean, I guess it looks okay. Like I said, there's only so much you can take at face value. I guess one of the only good things is that if these factions do choose to transfer out, and it is a faction weekend, like faction level up, faction raid, faction survival road, then like the lower factions will actually have a chance in terms of getting ranking higher. But otherwise, yeah. So World Champions announced. Let me know what y'all think. Cross-region war rewards, milestones, all that towers have been posted on forums also. So by the community manager. So feel free to check that out also. But yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, that's so much I can take in, from face value. So yeah, that's all I got for now. Go ahead, smash the like button. Let me know in the comments if things are going for you. Line, Twitter, Discord, these are in the description. Message me if you have any questions or video requests. And of course, most importantly, the most important thing for you guys to do: subscribe for more content. GBZed out.